They told her the river was cursed. They told her to stay away after sunset. But when Ada heard the cries that night, she couldn't ignore them. What she saw in the moonlit water would change her life forever. If you're still here, I know you're just as curious as Ada about what happens next. So pause for a second. Hit that like button so more people can discover this story, and make sure you subscribe. It was the 7th night of the Harmattan season. The air was dry, the river unusually low. Ada, a 19-year-old fisher's daughter, had gone to fetch water. Then she heard it, a muffled sob, almost human, but not quite. Peering into the shadows, her lantern's light caught something moving under the surface. Long hair floated like seaweed. A glimmering silver tail twitched weakly, and in the dim glow, a face, half human, half something else. A mermaid, and she was pregnant, in pain, struggling to stay afloat. Without thinking, Ada dropped her jug and dove in. The water was ice cold, her clothes heavy. The mermaid's breaths were shallow, her eyes full of panic. Ada held her close, kicking hard to reach the shore. Every second felt like a battle against the current. But finally, they made it. The mermaid spoke, her voice soft like waves breaking at dawn. You have saved not just me, but the life I carry. In 7 days, come back to this river at sunrise. I will repay you. And with that, she slid back into the depths, leaving only ripples and the faint scent of salt in the air. Ada told no one. Who would believe her? Yet for the next week, she couldn't stop thinking about those eyes and that promise. 7 days later, Ada was there before the sun broke the horizon. The river was still, too still. Just as she began to doubt, the water lit up from below, glowing in blues and golds. Out of the light rose the mermaid, radiant, healthy, cradling a tiny baby with a tail of shimmering pearl. My son is safe because of you, she said. And now, your life will never be the same. She handed Ada a small shell, unlike anything Ada had ever seen. It pulsed with warmth, humming softly in her palm. From that day, whenever Ada held the shell and spoke to the river, the fish would gather. Her father's nets were always full, even in the hardest seasons. The village began to prosper, but there was more. Sometimes late at night, she could hear gentle singing from the water, and she knew the mermaid and her child were watching over her. Ada never told the full story. Some magic is too precious to explain, but every year on that same morning, she leaves fresh flowers at the riverbank. Some acts of kindness ripple forever,